Hi YouTube, and welcome to my first episode of Let's Play World of Warcraft, following the adventures of my Blood Elf Death Knight that is currently, she's at level 85, and we'll be following her all the way up to level 90 while playing the Mists of Pandaria. I also am planning on doing a second series for World of Warcraft, following my Pandaren monk, starting at level 1 and then getting to whatever level.
I am pleased to report that the battle at sea goes well, War Chief. Our forces report decisive victories off the coasts of Daenerys and Tol Barad.
Alliance blood spills. This pleases me, General.
There's more. I received word that our southern fleet engaged an Alliance envoy. We chased the royal flagship until it ran aground.
Aground? Where?
Apparently, they found a massive, uncharted landmass, shrouded by dense mists.
And you let the Alliance get there first! Redirect the invasion fleet! General, you and your best veterans will pave our way. Storm the shore, and paint this new continent red!
Alright, so the end of that cutscene now, so we get a little bit of context with this, what's going on basically, where the Alliance kind of crashed into the continent of Pandaria, and we are now tasked to go join the fight to get to crush the Alliance and get ourselves to that continent so that the Horde can conquer it instead. So, and as you notice, I play Horde. I've dabbled with Alliance characters before, but I've decided to kind of stick with Horde. The guild I've been in for 6 years now has been really good. They don't like get touchy if you don't go on raids all the time and that kind of thing, because I don't have time to do raids and things. So it's been a good guild to be in for a casual player like me. And anyway, so here we are. We just found our air warship, and we're gonna go ahead and head ourselves over to excuse me, to the mists shrouding the island or the continent of Pandaria. It's a typical map that comes up whenever you travel, and you can see Pandaria is down at the bottom now, on the other side of the maelstrom that's in the middle. This map at World of Warcraft keeps changing all the time. There you can see we've got another cutscene here.
We've been flying in this mist for hours, General. The crew grows uneasy.
Back to your post, soldier. We'll find this land, or die trying.
Land ho!
So we finally found the continent of Pandaria, and it looks very much like China.
Alliance
And there's the Alliance.
Outside! Attack!
first thing to do is try to figure out where the next quest giver is and figure out what I need to do. Oh, there he is down there.
Blood and thunder.
And for those of you who are watching who don't play World of Warcraft, so anyway, as I said, I'm a level 85 Death Knight, and it's been my favorite class ever since they introduced Death Knights several expansions ago. And really like the class because, well, like I said, I'm a casual player, so Death Knights I find very easy to play. I find that I really like playing melee characters where I can just go in and just do a lot of damage and kill quickly kind of gameplay. I don't enjoy being a tank where I can take a lot of damage and draw the aggro of whoever we're fighting, and I definitely don't enjoy being a ranged character like a hunter or a mage or something, because they tend to be more squishy. They're easier to kill, and so I just like being hard to kill but also being able to kill quickly. And so here we are with the first quest. You take over control of these cannons and do as much damage to the enemies as possible. These are kind of fun sometimes because it's a little different from being in a melee. You are ranged here, but you really don't get a lot of damage yourself usually. Any damage that happens to hit the cannon or whatever that you happen to be sitting on first. And then here, I don't know what happened. I don't know if it was a glitch in the game, but as I finished up the quest and killed everything, I just got completely ejected from the boat and I fell and died. Which is really kind of bizarre. I have no idea why that happened. I don't know if that's supposed to happen, but talk about a rude awakening. But thankfully, basically once you die, you run back to your body and you revive and keep playing. Now I just gotta figure out a way to get back to the ship because that's where the quest turn-in is. And here we go. Here, you can see here there's this sort of a portal thing, and it brings us back to the ship. And I'm familiar with those because they have those in one of the battlegrounds in World of Warcraft. You have these PvP battlegrounds where you're basically a group of anywhere from 10 to 40 people on the Horde side fighting 10 to 40 people on the Alliance side, and then you have to capture objectives, etc. And in one of them you have an airfield and you have a ship like this, and you can use the guns to shoot at the Alliance at their base and everything. So that's why I'm familiar with. Oh, okay, I recognize that symbol. It means I can go back to the ship.
Keep it real.
Alrighty. So on to the next phase. Basically, got to find the rope ladder to go back down to the ground. I'm guessing this is the way I was supposed to go down, is it was supposed to get me out of the cannon, onto the ship, turn in the quest, and then go down, and not just eject me to the ground like it did. So I'm thinking there was a glitch there. Anyway, we're here. We're now ready to take on the next set of quests.
The tip of the Horde spear, no greater honor. Hellscream's eyes are upon you. Fear nothing.
And you can see over on the right side that the list of quests that are currently on are listed over there. You'll also notice, if you haven't watched my other Let's Plays before, that I have these clock wipes, so that you'll know that I'm skipping content if you see one of those circle wipes on the screen. And that's usually because I'm just skipping, either I'm going through my inventory, or I'm doing, you know, too much of this kind of mining kind of thing, or going around skinning animals, or basically other boring things like that. Administrative stuff for my account. I tend to just skip over that because I figure that's going to be boring and no one wants to watch that. Instead, you get all the action. And right now, she has, my character has a really decent gear on. It's kind of a mix between the arena, or arena battleground PvP gear on some things, her helmet and her helmet, boots, belt, hands, etc. Those are all her things that she got from playing in the arena. And the other pieces, the chest, the legs, and the shoulders, I believe, I got by running. Well, I get a combination of running instances and also just turning in, because I earned a lot of honor from doing battlegrounds and things, and I could convert those honor points into what are called justice points, and then you can use those justice points to purchase PvE gear. Player versus environment versus player, for anyone who's not familiar with PvE and PvP. And so I was able to purchase some PvE gear, even though usually I'm in pretty much all PvP gear. Because once I get to the highest level, I tend to do a lot of PvP play and not so much PvE play. PvE plays would be the dungeons, the instances, and the things like raids, where your 10 to 25 people, usually from a guild, get together and run a particular dungeon. Okay, so anyway, this particular quest here, I think we have a couple of objectives. One is to kill a number of people, and then another one is to destroy their munitions and things, their resources. So you can see here that this pile of boxes and bags and things is sparkling, and that means that's the thing I need to destroy. But before I can do that, I have to go around and kill kill the people who are guarding it. So here we go. Finally got those guys killed. And then I think it took me a second to figure out, like, what do I do? Because I actually haven't played, I haven't done any questing in a while now. I've been doing a lot of arena play and things, but not really doing a lot of playing otherwise. And actually haven't been able to do arena for a while either, and really have been playing a lot of Diablo 3 and other games as well. Here we go. It's like, okay, that's what there's little icons next to the quest tracker that'll let you know, like if there's something in your inventory that you can use in the quest, it'll have an icon to activate right there. Let's forget about that. Now here is an interesting scenario. So here I'm fighting, and I'm actually doing fairly well. But the one thing I wasn't noticing as I was fighting is I wasn't paying attention to my health, and you will see that this becomes a problem in a moment. Just keep kicking ass and everything, but you notice that there's all of these cannon balls that are kind of falling around me, and those are the things that are really hurting me more than the people that I'm fighting. And then there's also folks in the distance that are shooting rifles and things at me. So even though I thought I was okay, I'm not. I was dead. It's like, whoops. So anyway, I am going to end this episode here. Thank you for joining me, and please join me for my next episode, where we'll see a little bit more questing, and hopefully she won't die as often. Thank you for joining me. Until next time, bye-bye.